Oh, but actually, also do you remember we had that sort of COVID mock-up day?
Oh yes.
Because we were filming right, and it was absolutely at the height of very close.
Do you remember that conversation we had about how to make a dragon? Do you remember that?
I kind of don't, but I think I was slightly wild-eyed with terror.
During the rehearsal process, we had this weird conversation with Ryan. Ryan, are you going to speak to Ryan today? Do you know?
I don't think so, no.
He knows everything.
Oh, good.
We had this this conversation about how you make a dragon. And I just remember him going, it's a matter of alchemy and genetics. And we're all sitting there going, as if it's something real.
I know.
Yeah.
It is real.
Clearly. But yeah, so it was a joy to have those two guys on there, safe pair of hands.
Yeah, I think they really...
For an awful lot of the season, that is what he's trying to do. I mean, he may kid himself and say he's doing it for the family, but of course a lot of it's about him too. Because I think, either I'm imagining it, or we have a scene where I'm sort of going, yeah, we've got to have this, and Rhaenys is going, you know what, we're fine, actually. Yeah. We're good. We're rich. We're good.
I think it's not
that does happen, right? 5. Okay, it does happen. Yeah. So that kind of is the...
Hasn't read the script.
that kind of is the part of the dynamic of their relationship, is this thing of him going, yeah, it should be you, whatever, and her going, just relax, we're doing good. Until we're not. Until we're not. And I think also that, the stakes are so much higher in these kind of dramas. I mean, in any good drama they are, but a mistake can get you killed.
I mean, well, the wigs are...
Tell me about the wigs. That's what we want to know.
Okay. You go with your wig.
So for me, the wig, I mean, having the wig on is great because it's like part of the character.
How long does it take to put your wig on?
This is the bone of contention. For me, because there's not much to work with, the wig takes maybe 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm done.
5.
But with you...
3 hours.
Yeah.
It used to be, I used to have long hair like yours, and I used to have to come in the day before because the wig call was too long, because they'd have to plait every single one of my hair, so I had sort of cornrows on my head the day before in order for it to fit under the wig, and it was like a 2-day call, and it was just, so then they cut all my hair off. But I said, please cut my hair off, I can't cope. And then it's probably not 3, I'm exaggerating. I mean, they whittled it down, but it's a long enough time. Yeah.
So I know, Steve, that you're actually easily get seasick, and you're playing like this captain, like the greatest there ever was. So how did you stomach that? Did you tell them about that when they offered you?
Are you kidding? If I told them that, I wouldn't be here now. No, and the thing is, the seasickness thing is something that sort of crept up on me. I never used to.
Funny.
But the last couple of times they've been on a boat, I've just been like, oh gosh. But no, I kept that quiet until I'd signed on the dotted line, and then it's too late. You've got me now. But I have a feeling it'll be fine. I'm sure there are ways around it.
You're going to have to do a lot of filming on boats.
I know.
You got away with it for the first season. There wasn't really much filming on a single boat. I think he had to stand and look at the sea, but he never had to go on the boat.
Exactly.
Each day was like... If there's another season, they're going to screw you over so badly.
I know. It'll be a challenge.
And Eve, how are you with flying?
Okay, it was quite at the end of the shoot, and I was really tired by then. I was really in a bad mood. We had a lot of scenes that still hadn't been shot. I was feeling very stressed. And I really didn't feel like today was a day that I wanted to get on this bucking bronco and be sort of thrown around, have wind poured in my face, be kind of strapped in. And it was, and also I'm not very good with, actually I shouldn't admit this, having laughed at you. I'm not very good at roller coaster rides. I do, they make me feel a bit sick. In fact, I never go on them because I'm a little bit frightened. So everyone kept saying, this is like a bucking bronco. And I just thought, this is not going to be good for me. I want to get off. But actually, it turned out to be quite fun. And I kind of wanted it to go faster.
Wow.
I'm happy to hear that.
Do a little bit more. It was actually rather sedate.
They're going to make a note of that for if we get another season.
Yeah. In my world, to like something means I like ice cream.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know about giving something a like. What does that mean? You just like you tick it?
You just tick it, say, yeah, go put a heart on
I
it.
approve it or something.
I'll take this question.
You're better off, by the way.
Yeah, you are, actually.
What did we steal? We were so good.
Yeah.
weren't we?
The one thing that I wanted is my character has a huge weapon. As soon as that came out, I went, oh, right, that sounds
He
like
was going to say that, and
Yeah.
he's saying it.
And that's all I'm going to say. No, and it's a huge staff with a double-edged blade and a huge metal ball on the other end. I'd like to have taken that home, but I couldn't
I
get it
was
off.
very jealous
Get it
of
on the
it.
bus.
And then I demanded a whip.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get that whip as well,
I did.
actually.
I did, and they sent me off for whip lessons. But then I never got to use it in the show, so I'm hoping season 2.
Yeah, let's get a season 2, and you can.
I wasn't very good at it though. I was on FaceTime because I live in Italy, and so then they were in London, so everything had to be conducted by, and it had to be by FaceTime because I'm very non-technical, and I couldn't work Zoom. They kept sending me Zoom links, and I couldn't work out how the hell to work. So in the end, Miguel was like, "Okay, we're going to organize a FaceTime." It was really sort of old school, and
Ray. In politics, it's like I have to pretend to like you to get this, and I don't think that really sits well with him.
Okay.
What would you say?
well, I think I agree with all of that. And
How does it get to ride dragons?
oh, come on, yes. You don't.
I don't get to ride a dragon, but there are other exciting things that happen. But tell us more about the dragon. There's a brand called something like Fonke, something like that.
Oh, yes.
I have mine now.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
don't have
prettier,
one yet.
Cuter
I'm
and prettier than I am.
jealous.
But
I don't have one.
do you know?
Why don't I have one?
You're
I'll
gonna
find
get one.
out.
You're
I'll
gonna
get one.
Yeah. All of the armor and running along this beach that they created, and smoke and extras everywhere swinging at you and all that. That was quite challenging for me, I think, because after every take I was just like, I didn't know how to sit down. That's one that comes to mind. What about you?
I think that for me the most physically challenging was the dragon riding, because it was obviously not like it wasn't a real dragon, but it was still, they're pouring smoke and wind in your face, and you're on this thing moving, all strapped in. It's quite. I don't know what the others would say, but anyway, I was certainly feeling my age and felt very, very saddle sore the next day. So that was But actually, that wasn't. I think some of the more physically challenging ones. I think some of the more physically challenging ones are those days where you're actually not required to do very much, but you have to be there all the time and present. I mean, and that was for me quite a lot of the time.
Oh, actually, you know what was good? What was the first thing that we ever did? It was a scene that Eve and I did together. It was the first thing that was shot for the whole thing. Can't really say what happened in the scene because it's a spoiler, but it was just the two of us, and it was a very emotional. Because a lot of stuff happening under the surface on that one. That was
It was tough, but it was fun.
It was great fun. Oh my God, yeah. When I keep telling this story, but when I went home that evening, I actually said, "Thank God for Eve Best."
Oh,
No, I actually did,
so
yeah.
sweet. Yeah, oh no, all day, full day.
Literally all day,
on it.
just-
Yes, da-da-da-da.
And they were like, please stop whistling.
Yeah, would you mind? Just concentration. Do the sound. That's it. Yeah.
Because it makes noises. It makes a sort of noise. Because I thought, I was a little bit disappointed because it doesn't actually look like a dragon. It's
Just like a stub.
It's a sort of stumpy thing.
Yeah.
But then it does make these amazing noises. So you do get the kind of dragon.
I wouldn't last 5 seconds anyway. Oh my God, when I was in, the first time I went to Barbados, because the insects are just big and they've got they're not scared of us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like Nigeria, right? Australia, the insects aren't scared. Like
Yeah,
sometimes,
they're
like here, if a fly comes in, you go like that, the fly goes
Yeah.
away. In Barbados, the fly just goes, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So it's more creatures, not like blood and gore.
Not so much blood and gore, but
just
creatures.
creatures, like
Yeah.
things that crawl, like uninvited. Yeah.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
oh God, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna go Fabian or myself.
You're quite Swedish.
You're quite. How did you watch the first episode then?